lot of the qualities that this team had to get better?
Well, I believe he does. We've kind of really harped on this lately. We've been asked that question an awful lot. The trade and how it affected people, and we needed to improve our blue line, and we needed to have an anchor back there, and Larsson has become that. And we could have kept floundering without fixing that hole, and I think Peter and his staff did a tremendous job of addressing the issue and not necessarily taking a chance, but what he did to change the complexion of our team takes a lot of courage. It's not an easy thing to do, when you're trading a player of Taylor's caliber and his popularity in the community. Taylor's a tremendous player, but Lars does solidify things back there for us.
Todd, it's a series with sorry, right in the middle here.
Sorry, can't see too many
It's a
lights.
series with a lot of, the high-end centers in this series between Getzlaf and McDavid, and it goes on and on. But with Draisaitl, you challenge him to be the best player on any given night, not the second best player. Is tonight one of those nights where, you sensed he just wanted to be the best player on the ice tonight?
I think he does most nights. They being Connor and Leon push and pull each other. And again, we talked about that during the year when, and they're happy for each other. They care about each other a lot, and there's so much attention put on 97 right now. There's such a focus that others have to pick up the slack, and sometimes there's ice there available, and I think, in my opinion, Leon took advantage of it tonight. Worked for us tonight. Will it work on Friday? I sure hope so, but we'll see.
Todd, was there a nastiness to the physicality tonight that maybe you didn't see in most of the San Jose games?
I don't think so. It was a very competitive game. That was an evenly played game by two good hockey clubs. Could have went either way. It's the second round. It gets ramped up a little bit more. Positioning's important. The little extra tug, if you will, occurs probably more often. Shot blocking goes up. Line changes become important. And, the deeper you go, the more intense those moments become. So I don't know if it was, any more nasty than San Jose series, no.
Todd, on the two goals that Larsson scored, the way he activated and the way he was able to come through the neutral zone, how often, is that a staple of his game, or is that something that just kind of opportunities happen tonight?
He's definitely not Bobby Orr, but tonight he sure looked good on that last one skating. He has the ability and the skill to do it, but the amount of minutes and the heavy type of minutes he plays, often he's distributing the puck and letting others. But he saw some daylight and he took it. And a lot of times defensemen get down near that goal line and they just throw the puck blind back out into the slot and hope somebody's there. Made the right play by going into the crease with it. You never know what can happen.
Todd, getting goals from Larsson and Letestu also, the depth that this team is showing in this playoff run, how helpful has that been? And especially in this game, just being able to get that when Connor, even though he did have an assist, seemed like he was locked down from a points perspective.
Well, I think it's essential. You don't, at least I believe, you don't just win on one superstar's back. You can go back and talk about how Chicago did it, or Pittsburgh, or Los Angeles those years. It wasn't just done on Taves, Kopitar, and Crosby's back. It was deep. It was timely. And Letestu's done it for us on the power play all year. He's very nifty and crafty and, finds pucks. And to have Lars score two, we've found different heroes so far in the playoffs on any given night, and that's the way it's done. When you run out of heroes, you usually are out.
Expand on that. That's where I was going here with the heroes. They seem to be in shorter supply these days in the Stanley Cup playoffs because of the checking in the games. You had three in one night. That's a lot for a series.
Three heroes in one night? Is that what?
Yeah, with the two guys with the two goals and Draisaitl with 4 points. I'd count three, yeah.
It happens sometimes. You get hot and it works your way. playoffs are a strange animal. We saw a 7-0 game where we were on the crappy end of it in San Jose, but it starts all over again. And it's great to have those heroic nights, but it doesn't mean anything now. It's over. You're going to start all over again.
One more thought, just on behalf of the organization, with the nomination for Jack Adams, how much it means for the organization?
Well, I'm glad you used the word organization, because it's certainly not a Todd thing. We have a tremendous staff that's put a lot of time and effort into it. And when I say staff, I'm not just talking about the assistant coaches. It's the trainers. It's the scouts. I think that's a team nomination. I don't know what the other guys would tell you, or the people that have won in the past, but I don't look at it as an individual thing. It's certainly an organizational or a team thing.